G'day, I'm Pete TEC MAN Coman here at Integrate 2023, and I'm on the Alloy stand, and I'm joined by Andrew Rubin, who is the National Building and Security Technology Manager
at Alloy.
Whoa, that's a very long title. You put your extra large business card for that one.
I do have a, this is my business
card. There you go, very
right,
cool. I love it, I love it. And so you look after 2N amongst other things at Alloys. Now, back in the day, I used to be involved with home automation. I used to work on a lot of large homes, and we used to use a lot of 2N.
Right.
Now, that was a long time ago. 2N has been around for a long time, right? When did 2N first?
Well, I think 2N has been around for almost 20 years now.
Okay.
And as a distributor of 2N, we've been involved with the brand for 14 years this year. Yeah.
Wow. And I feel as though it's one of those brands. It's one of those brands that I'd say really well kept secret, really. You know what I mean? Like you see these other, obviously in the industry there is a lot of Italian intercoms and things like that.
Japanese
and things like that. But 2N, for me, like I said, they were, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that they were the first to do an IP based.
Absolutely, I was going to say that. So brought out their IP intercom about 17 years ago. As I said, we've been involved for 14. Before anyone else.
Unheard of.
We always integrated into home automation platforms. It was, years ago it was Leviton. It was Control 4. We had an intercom. Even before they had their own range. We were working with Elan and always Crestron. And our initial customers came from the home automation and telephony space. So the guys that were doing Cisco and Yealink and Grandstream, and it has evolved into a product now that has actually been bought by Axis. It's a part of the Axis family.
Axis is in the Axis communications cameras. That
the Swedish manufacturers of the first ever IP camera.
And so it goes hand in hand.
Exactly.
Right?
Great story. And they have gone from strength to strength. We're showcasing their latest products today, the incredible IP style.
This looks really cool. Is this? Where would you use this? Is this like an apartment building?
Apartment block, mixed use. So apartments, offices, you can have full call directory. It's completely customizable, total graphical customization, and Bluetooth and RFID, all the mod cons all built into that one unit.
When you say Bluetooth and RFID, is that from an access control perspective? So you could use your phone?
Absolutely.
Right.
Free software for your phone. You can have 10,000 users on it, and you touch to open there. That's awesome product.
And I'm guessing that, one of the main reasons why Axis would have purchased or acquired the company was because they wanted to tie in their solutions, their IP camera solutions with this. So I'm sure that they work perfectly, because they do some intercoms as well, but they're not at this level. They're not as sophisticated as this.
Well, they have their own use cases, but more and more we start seeing the Axis team now specifying the 2N product because of ease of use, because of the range, and because of that access control. And one of the big changes that has happened almost immediately is that 2N are now using Axis cameras inside of their intercoms.
Well, that makes sense.
So that's an Axis camera. This is the Verso 2.0. Also a brand new intercom, and it uses the Axis ArtPEC 7 chip in it as well. And also straight away, all the 2N product now can be managed as well in the Axis Camera Station software. Right,
in the Companion app?
Companion app
on the phone. That's really cool. We actually have a lot of our clients that are, over in the US, nearly all our clients are all Axis cameras. And we've just started specifying the 2N intercoms over there, because a lot of businesses, they'll have a freight elevator and they'll come up and they get stuck. They get stuck. They can't get into the tenancy, right?
It's a huge problem.
That's right, and we need to interface it with the IP telephony system that they already have. So this is a perfect solution for that. So just run me through some of these products here.
Absolutely. So this is our range of answering units. This is the 2N indoor view, a 7-inch flush mount unit. This is our stalwart of the answering unit range. This is the first one into the market. This is called the Indoor Touch. Again, that's your top of the line answering station, built on Android, can run third-party apps. And finally, the entry-level video product there, which is the 2N Indoor Compact. And these both can be flush and surface mounted.
That's nice, and I think that's a big thing too. Like, it's got to look good as well. Like, yes, it has to be functional and it has to be able to interface with other technologies and systems. but if it doesn't look any good on the wall, architects and designers aren't going to want to put it in there anywhere, right?
And I'd be sort of remiss not to show it off. The 2N is one of the most famous features of their system.
That's a very secure password, by the way. Right?
Well, you've all seen it, so thanks for coming. But I'm actually going to call it. I've got a little button there. So My 2N is their app. It is incredible technology. The actual app, when the 2N product registers into it, it is a paid service. You can see it calling there really well, but you can see it, and what it does to you that differentiates it from other products is it will give you a video preview when it calls as well, right? So it'll call you anywhere you are in the world. You can answer, talk to your front door. Everyone's getting deliveries now. Let them in. You can get your deliveries, answer it in real time, let the courier into the front door, gate or garage.
You can interface it. And you'd probably actually tie that into something like one of the Shelly products, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that you have on the stand, which we'll talk about a little, like later on with another video. But that makes total sense that you have that Shelly range because that offers that kind of interfacing.
Yeah. Even if it's nighttime, you can turn the lights on for the courier driver on the driveway.
Absolutely. And what do we have here? These are just
they took the popular modules that went into the Verso and they made them standalone. Okay, and we have these products. So this is the Access Unit 2.0, and this is the Mullion style access unit. And this is your access control product for small to medium jobs, your office blocks, retail environments, and a lot of the technology is driven by Bluetooth, which I mentioned before. And one of the things you can do with 2N is just completely get rid of key fobs. Make them a thing of the past.
Just use your phone.
Exactly. And it's the number one feature request that building managers ask us about.
100%. And you said you're supporting Bluetooth, NFC as well.
NFC is it is in all of the devices. We have had lots of experience with NFC. There's a little bit of interoperability issues we've come up against, especially on the iPhone. Bluetooth alleviates all of that. It's more secure, it's more flexible. You don't have to pair with a specific phone. You can send the credentials out. And best of all, it's free of charge.
And what's, like with the Bluetooth, what's the range on that with the reader?
Great question. So you actually set it.
Oh, right, so it's configurable.
From half a meter all the way to 10 meters, okay? So what we say is generally with occupants, if it's a door that's communal and it's going to be used a lot, we set a small range, but then when you can have downstairs gates and pedestrian gates and even driveway approaches, you can set a longer range and open the gates remotely.
That's really, really cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I believe that these products, the origins are from Czechoslovakia, right? They're still made over there?
A lot of the product is still made in the Czech Republic, yes. But they are moving some of the factories into Lund in Sweden because of the Axis takeover. But
that really makes sense.
I got to say, I've been to Prague a few times on the journey with 2N, and almost every single intercom in the whole of downtown Prague is a 2N intercom.
It's one of my favourite places, by the way, Prague. It's incredible, isn't it? So that town square and everything.
So and great engineers. Great engineers. And so, origins in the Czech Republic and still very strong there as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so if somebody wants to get more information on this, like do they reach out to yourself?
Absolutely.
Head to Alloy's website.
Well, one thing I've always loved the 2N website. It is a wealth of information. A&E, architects and engineers, they have a dedicated section for every single product. But if you are a reseller, if you want to get more information, absolutely contact Alloys. Get in touch with the building and security tech team, and we'll help you out.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Andrew. It is a great product. I've used it myself for many, many years. It's if you want a reliable, robust intercom solution, 2N is the product for you. If you're at Integrate, come down and see Andrew and the team at Alloys, or head to their website for more information, or even the 2N website. You can hit that website up and you'll get all the information you need.